Hey everybody, welcome back to the weekly vlog. This week we're going to be talking about my Twitch partnership progress update thing, Hitman Blood Money, an update on the WoW private server stuff, an update on Haven Hearth / Haven, whatever you want to call it nowadays, and obviously the schedule. First for the schedule, we have Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 3 p.m. Eastern, we've got Deadly Premonition. Tuesday and Thursday, we have Hitman Blood Money. Saturday and Sunday, we have some more Pokemon Emerald with Fatima. And Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday, I'll be streaming RimWorld at 2 p.m. Eastern Time. More details on that in a second. So Twitch partnership progress. 1 week ago today, I sent in my application to get partnered. We had done a stream that day. It brought the average above 75 viewers, the monthly average that is, which is the requirement. So I got the Path to Partnership achievement, and with that unlocked, it gave me the button to apply. So I applied for a partnership. I made a vlog earlier in this week giving more details on that whole process, but the main thing is that they've told me that it is 7 business days average to get partnered if you have that achievement. So I'm not counting last Monday as a business day just because I applied so late at night, I figure they'd probably have stopped working anyway. So I'm not counting weekends because business days, and I've heard that today is not Veterans Day in the United States, but you observe Veterans Day today? So I'm guessing today doesn't count as a business day. So if we shave off last Monday and this Monday and go 7 business days, that would mean that on average, I would hear back this coming Thursday. But I've also heard from a lot of people online who aren't staff that Twitch is dealing with a lot of, like a big backlog of partnership applications right now. I don't know where everybody's getting this from. I've heard a lot of people say it now. I don't know if there was an announcement or something I missed. And whenever I ask, no one has an answer for me. If anybody knows, then let me know in the comment section on this video. I'd appreciate that. That or it's just everybody's guessing because a lot of people haven't heard back on partnerships. That's kind of always been a problem. You might want to reapply, because I know when they made the new system, some of the old applications seem to have gotten lost in the shuffle. Either way, I'm still pretty hopeful about it. I hope that things go well with it, and I mean, it's entirely possible I need to wait multiple weeks to get partnered. I did ask a few staff members how long it would take to partner me, since I do have the path to partnership, but I also checked off that I'm known on another website, and I figure they need to vet that. And one of them told me it's still 7 business days, and the other one told me 2 to 3 weeks. And they both told me that on the same day, so I think they're not quite sure which one takes precedent in the system of checking off that you're popular elsewhere, or checking, or, well, just having the achievement, because that's not even something I can control, is that I have the achievement that is supposed to speed it up. I figure the achievement would probably speed it up more than the other thing would slow it down, but again, this stuff isn't terribly transparent. No one really seems to know exactly how it works, so, you know, you'll be the first to know, either than me, when I get partnered. I'll be tweeting it out on my Twitter, link in the description, and I'll be letting you guys know in a vlog as soon as I'm a partner. And whenever the day comes that I am a partner, which is hopefully later this week, I mean, it possibly could be today or tomorrow even, then the streaming schedule of like RimWorld on Tuesday, Saturday, and Sunday, that might change, but I'll try and update you guys the second I know, just because I want to be able to do like a celebration stream and do some goofy streams with like multiplayer games with you guys and stuff like that. So when I get the partnership, whenever that happens, which again, it's not guaranteed that they say yes to my application, so it could potentially be a while off of this, I don't know. I will let you know. Hitman Blood Money, I see you guys have been enjoying that, which is awesome, because I've really enjoyed recording that. As you know, Brandon is in the Canadian military right now, and he is basically being crash coursed on like a 4-year course in electronics in, I believe it was 7 months. He says his studying is doing pretty well. However, he's currently at a barracks that basically doesn't have internet. He can't even get 1 megabit up and down. You wouldn't think that the internet contracts with the Canadian military would run out But no, most of the Canadian internet service providers have run out their military contracts, and the base that he's at right now doesn't have the one provider that still has a contract with the Canadian military. So his best internet is tethering his phone's internet through his data plan to his laptop. So, yeah, he's also a multi-hour drive away from his mom's house, so he doesn't visit on the weekend as much as he used to, which means he doesn't have as good internet and as good a computer as often as he used to on the weekend. After these 7 months, I believe he's like 2 months into it, so in 5 months or something, he's going to be back at his old base, and his old base had really good internet, and he had his own room and stuff, so that helps. So there might be a gap in playing Hitman Blood Money. I don't know. See, the thing is, we got 8 episodes recorded, and that's up till this Thursday that you just saw on the schedule. That is the 8th episode. So there might be a gap in it, or it might be possible that he'll be free this weekend and we could record more, because he is coming home for the weekend, but he's probably going to be really busy, considering he only comes back home, like, I don't know, once a month at this point, so he tends to be really, really busy during that time, which is usually why, you know, we try and squeeze in a little bit of a Monster Hunter stream or something here and there, just so we get a chance to hang out and he gets to say hi to you guys. So there might be a gap in that. That's what I'm trying to say in a really long-winded way. But we will beat it at some point, because I love that game, and I could beat that game in an afternoon, and I should probably be practicing in case he's free this weekend, because I'm not good at Stage 9 at all. Before I get onto the World of Warcraft The Burning Crusade private server stuff, we have Patreon shoutouts for everybody pledging $10 or above over on Patreon. Ghazali, Mad Librarian, Fiery Biscuit, Zandak, Taco Man, Playa Bogart, Night Fury 15, The Jedstar, Jetstream, Conk Donk, Sophia Orr, Killrain, Wolf20KO, One Savvy Siren, Shauna, Tim, Kuranketa, Lemonhead, Morgan, Disastra, Josh Brown, Emeth, Thy Lord Castile, Annoying Wizard, The Dawes, Commander Unnamed, and Infinity Wolf. Thank you everybody so much for your continued support, and thank you also for using my Amazon affiliate links in the description, as well as the chrono.gg sale link for the daily game sales. What's the game today? I should probably start promoting that more. Well, yesterday it was 2 Point Hospital, and 2 Point Hospital is a pretty damn cool game. I've been watching Gamer Zach play that on YouTube, but it's always like just 24-hour sales, so it's switched to a game called PC Building Simulator. It's 25% off, so it's 15 bucks. I can't tell you if it's any good because I've never seen it, but maybe it has like a house flipper appeal, where it's just satisfying to play for some completely inexplicable reason. I don't know. If you saw my video called Basically a Podcast, I think that's what I called it, that's me streaming House Flipper. Maybe this is like that. I don't know. You probably want to look up a video before you go buying this, you know? See if you like this or not. Anyway, World of Warcraft private server update. As you may know, we did have a guild and a whole community going around the Twin Star Ares server that we used to play on. That's the same server that we used to play the World of Warcraft Let's Play on, which was a private server that is totally free, and it's a very old version of the game. That server was very, very buggy, though, and they started having issues with the development team, and the development team had a fallout with the host, and all kinds of problems happened, and that server died. Thankfully, on November 30th of this month, that was really redundant, I should have said this year. At the end of this month, the server Nightbane is launching, which is part of a different server host out of Poland, which has been around for a very long time and is very reliable. In fact, my mum plays Wrath of the Lich King on it, which was the expansion after the Burning Crusade. They're starting a Burning Crusade server. The beta's up right now. I played a little bit of it. It's running great. I think the beta of this is running better than the full release of the previous server. And on the 30th, they're going to be done their bug testing. They're going to wipe the whole server, so don't go getting too invested in a character right now. And then on the 30th, it's full release day. I'm sure it's going to be super, super active and packed on release day, so, you know, if you like less active servers, maybe give it a week or two. But I'm really excited for that. We're going to start the guild back up. We're going to start leveling back up. One day that playthrough will come back, but obviously we need to level up quite a bit off screen for that, and it's hard for Brandon to level up with his bad internet situation. He won't be able to level up for a while, so it's probably at least a year off, the playthrough coming back. I don't know. We'll see. But I do want to bring it back sometime. It's totally free, because it's a private server. It's a private WoW server. It's not actually connected to Blizzard in any way. And it's back when the game was really, really good. And I've had a lot of people tell me that they never even played the new games. They've never played WoW before. They tried with the previous server because they basically got sold on it by me. And they ended up loving it, which is awesome. That, and you can probably play the game no matter how shit your computer is. Mushrooms, eating all the mushrooms in the community, was playing the game just fine on a notebook. Now, if you don't know what a notebook laptop is, that's a laptop made basically just for word processing and like Facebook, just a tiny, tiny laptop. That thing ran the game just fine. And man, does that game run buttery smooth. Like, World of Warcraft was such a well-optimized game. I don't know if it still is now. I imagine it probably is. But those old versions of World of Warcraft are so well-optimized. They run 100% fine on Windows 10. I've never had any problem getting it to run. And I'll have the Nightbane website in the description if you want it, with like the beta sign-up page kind of thing. That'll teach you how to do it. It's really, really easy. You just download the files, and then you like unzip it, and then it's ready to open and you have the game. And you just use the login information of making an account on their website. So you just, you know, put in your email, make a username and a password, verify the email address, and then you just put in that info in the game, and that'll be what logs you into their server when you're playing the game. You can literally go test it out today to see if it works. The only thing you need to know is, for whatever reason, in old versions of World of Warcraft, and I remember this from back in the day, it's a bit of a pain in the ass, you can't do your game settings, like your graphic settings and audio and all that, until you've actually made a character and gotten into the game world. So it'll probably default to like the wrong resolution. They'll look a little fuzzy and sound a little weird and stuff like that. And you'll be like, I don't know, this doesn't look like it's aged well. But once you actually make a character and you load in, just hit escape, go to your video settings, do your video and your audio settings, put it to your resolution, all that. And I gotta say, that game is aged beautifully. It looks really nice. The colors are super vibrant and nice. The sound is fucking incredible because Blizzard knows sound design. Good God, do they know sound design. So, yeah, give that a go. And if you want some people to play with, and even just to learn a little bit right now and just not get too attached to a character, because, you know, beta ends on the 30th, and then the full thing comes out, and you can just play it as much as you want, because it's still free after that. It's always free. Go to my Discord server. It's linked in the description. We have a World of Warcraft chat under the game's subcategory. And we got people there who play on the private server and would love to help you out. We have new players and super long time hardcore players. So we have all kinds of people who'd love to teach you how to play the game. And when the game comes out on the 30th, I'll be making a guild for it. And we can get the people in the guild, and then everybody who's watching this, you guys can all join in the guild. And then you have like a guild chat, so you can talk to other people in-game whenever you're on. We'll have a guild bank at some point so that you can trade items there with other members of the server and the community really easily. It's awesome. I fucking love it. Lastly, Haven and Hearth, or Hafen, whatever you want to call it. The village has been getting kind of active again. I've added some people to the village. Some longtime viewers were interested in joining the village, so they've joined in. Unhandy, True Cellites, and Smash Gunner have all been working pretty hard on the village, which I really appreciate, especially with Smash Gunner being really new to the game. He's mostly kind of learning how to play the game and everything. Unhandy's been helping with the farming and whatnot, and that was a big time-consuming thing for me, so I really appreciate that help. I mostly just pop on now, do a little bit of farming, and do a little bit of tending to the animals, and I can finally start building back up again. Credos were recently added to the game, which is kind of like a class system, and you pick up a bonus for every class you go through by doing a bunch of quests, and that's a really, really cool mechanic. I'm still learning it, so I recommend that you go to the Credo page on the Wikia. I'll have it linked in the description if you want to read up on that and see how that system works. I'm learning about it right now, and I'm not saying that Hafen videos are going to come back like immediately or anything, but I'm getting to the point where I'm starting to really get back into the swing of the game. I'm developing the character a lot. I guess I have been the whole time, but I've been getting LP for to keep like the village's claim active mostly. But now that we have multiple people actually active in it, it's way easier to keep the claim active. So I'm getting a little bit less LP now, but I don't mind. So I've been building up the character. I've been starting to play a little bit more, starting to, you know, make more foods and everything, start developing people's stats as a whole village. And it's been a lot of fun. We might expand the village a little bit soon. I don't know, finish that brick wall that we never finished. And I think I want to get back to doing some tutorial videos as well as some regular old Let's Play videos on that now that the village is getting active enough again. It does totally mean that I'm going to be a target again for the Hafen community, but I guess that's part of the game, and at least we might have some fun in the meantime before some raider decides that no one's allowed to have fun anymore. Anyway, I gotta get back to babysitting my mom's cats. Millie and Alfie are over, so I'm just making sure that they're doing okay. I'm cat sitting, I guess. I'm cat napping. I don't know you would call that. I need to get back to that. I need to get back to writing notes on Don't Starve Together. I'm making a tips video for that. I've been consulting with Mandy a lot because Mandy's a lot better than me at that game. I do have probably like 100 hours on Don't Starve Together, so I'm fairly experienced with it, and I have another 100 hours or so on regular Don't Starve with different expansions and whatnot. But Mandy's really good at that game. So I'm getting a lot of tips from Mandy, and I'll be getting footage with Mandy and stuff like that. And I need to prepare for tomorrow's stream where we need to keep that average viewer count up to make sure we don't go not qualifying for a partnership during the stream. Well, my application has already gone through. That would be a pain in the ass. And it's almost 1 p.m. and I have not made breakfast yet. So I should probably get on that. Thank you everybody so much for watching, and until next time, have a nice day.